I am the prophet, and truth is above all else. Have you ever wondered why is it so hard to change? No matter what you do, maybe you want to try a new diet, maybe you want to change the time you wake up, maybe you want to start a new hobby, or basically anything. If you want to do something new, something different, it is always very hard. Now, think of it this way. Think of the self, yourself, as not one thing, but 100, but 1,000. The things that make you, you, are many. Your opinions about yourself, about your friends, about love, about trust, about the weather, about everything. If you change those things, you would be a different person. So, when you want to change something about yourself, the more ambitious you are, the harder it will be. Because you do not have to change one thing, you have to change 100 things, 1,000 things. Something as easy as changing your diet. Well, you had years of developing a certain way of looking at food, at a certain way of eating, a certain way of basically dealing with food. And this can be anything. There are 100 things only when talking about food, let alone other things. So when you say from tomorrow I will wake up and I will change my diet, you are not only changing the obvious stuff like I will eat something else or I will eat stuff of better quality. You have to change all those underlying beliefs and assumptions and habits that make you you and that make your way of eating what it is. Not to mention history. History and time. You probably spent 5, 10, 20 years doing something in a certain way, and suddenly you want to change it and you expect it to be easy? No, it's not. So what is the answer? How do you actually change? First, you really need to take a step back and understand what are you changing. And you have to be honest with yourself. Can you actually change that? So for example, if you want to change your diet, simply add in one healthy food. Do that for a week, do that from 2 weeks. And once you get to a point where you can honestly say, look, in the past month, I have been doing better than in the past 5 and 10 years. Then you can add another thing. And another thing. The problem comes when you are overwhelming yourself. Because in the movies, sure, it works. It works when the hero wakes up the next day and completely changes everything. He becomes brave, he becomes strong. There's probably a montage of 30 seconds that in reality is like a month. And the hero just comes out the other way and he is perfect. And in reality, there is no montage. That 1 month is actually 1 month, and it is hard, and it is impossible many times. So I would say, just take a step back. Try to figure out what your habit actually is, and what is under that. And what is under that, go as small as you can, as you possibly can, and change that. And this is something where honesty always matters. You must be honest with your own abilities and with yourself. Because if not, you are just wasting time. You will be even more frustrated when you fail, and you will just start over again in a week or two. So do that, and everything that you change will be much easier, no matter what.